All praise to the Most High. As you can see, folks, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. The fog started, 4 a.m.? Heavy fog. You couldn't see very far. Now, they made a movie. I think it was called The Fog. And in the movie, it was a white woman in the grocery store. They had all them people in the grocery store, and they could hear screaming, hollering, so they knew not to go outside that store because of the fog. And then the woman said, only thing y'all could do is pray to the Most High God of the children of Israel. So it was an Israelite that was in the store. When the fog started, he wasn't scared. See, on our dreams, we don't be scared. We walked right on in the fog. We know it was something about a deliverance out in that fog. It was killing their ass, but it wasn't killing us. You know, we could walk in the fog. They said, you must follow the Most High God of Israel in their children. And then, it's in the movie. It's called The Fog. If you don't believe me, I'm going to try. I just got a simple, cheap cell phone. And you know, people can do the most. This dude filmed a movie and wanted something with a cell phone. You see The Fog? There is a movie called The Fog. This fog started about 4 a.m. And they told all the rest of them goddamn white folks to stay in their motherfucking house and don't come out. They told them goddamn white folks don't come out to their house. Could have been chariots in that fog. So you wouldn't see a chariot. Now, I've been to sea. We've been deep sea. In a fog, if you're in a fog, you have to ring a bell. They blow that ship's horn or you're going to run into something. We see the old ship, there was a bell. Ring that bell in this kind of fog, because I can't, if I backed up, you can't see. You see those lights? You can barely see those lights coming out of the fog. Check the movie out. No, it's called The Fog. And them white folks, that white woman was in a store. And they was all trapped. They knew not to go out that store. But it had been an Israelite there that walked out the store. And he walked right on down the street. He wasn't scared. We're never scared in our dreams. We be beating up giants. That giant as tall as this tree. And when Brother Levi said they was big, ugly, buck-toothed monsters, that's exactly what I saw. And I didn't even know no Big Levi. I never even heard of them. I was raised in New York City. A lot of my friends, they were Haitian. And they were strong boys. We were strong. We was fighting motherfucking white boys and beating them up. Okay, there you go. Like that tree right there. That's how tall the giant was. But remember now, the giants was stupid and we was able to fly. And I had a staff, and I just clucked him like on his head, on his nose, just like in the picture. Just like on my drawing. When I clucked his nose, he just was dead. But you see, where he can fly that high, you have to hit a giant right up in his neck. That's another story. If anybody wants to help learn Kung Fu, just put it in the chat. Let's put it in the comments, and I'll tell you Kung Fu. You just got to tune in for every single class. You will learn Kung Fu.